Alright, so I have now picked up tailwheel endorsement, and we are going to do a ferry flight out of career mode um, because I want to fly a certain plane that for some reason isn't in career mode, even though there is spraying. So we're going to go from Kearney to Lexington, and we're going to fly the ag truck. And the reason why we're flying this is because this is what my dad used to spray with, the exact plane. So we're going to go from Kearney to Lexington. We got to get a blue one, although I think he did have a red one. I don't know, I could be wrong. We definitely don't need that much fuel. We'll go 100 pounds probably is right. We are going to take, make sure it's empty. It is. We're good with that. So we've got it configured how we need to. Now we just need to hop into Kearney. Actually, let's go live weather, air traffic. Okay. Let's go to Kearney and take, I think this is all now airline configured, so we will just start down here and we'll take the time. If I can take the time, there we go. We will go to 1 in the afternoon. Let's go take this, ferry it back to Lexington, learn how to fly it. But yeah, just seeing this thing annoys me massively because I spent most of my childhood cleaning stupid bugs off the front of it, off the side, off the windshield, dumping grain, granule chemicals into the top of it, motor running while that's happening, mass not working, so I don't know how I'm still alive. But yeah, this, especially this right here, absolutely horrible for cleaning bugs. It's just, I hate this plane. But we're gonna go fly it and see what happens. Can we get in? Will the game even acknowledge that we're trying to fly? I think you can get in either side. But yeah, this thing is a very interesting piece of equipment. So not a whole lot on the inside. It is packed tight. So let's see what it flies like. I'm gonna Control E to start it. Got a little bass there with the startup. Alright, all of this is inoperative. What do we got for fuel? Quarter tank. We should be fine getting there. It's not that far to fly. Throttle, prop, mixture, and flaps. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's see what the weather is here. Alrighty. And runway 18, is that what it is saying? Yep. Okay. So we're going to be taking off to the south. Let's go ahead and put in, nope, LXN. And runway 14. So take off to the south, land to the south. Just double check that the weather's not for some reason different there. Yeah, it's more of a crosswind. Could land on the grass runway, but I guess let's go fly, or try to fly. Is that all the further it opens? I guess so. So yeah, this is about a 45-minute drive, so it should only be 20-minute flight or so. And it's a flight that I've ridden along on multiple times. Do we have a fuel selector, or is it all coming off of... Should have looked at that beforehand. We'll just watch it. So yeah, no autopilot on this. We'll have to focus and trim it and do everything else we need to. Probably take off from here. This runway is fairly long and I don't feel like taxiing. Oh, we can open it more. Yep. Wobbly. Alrighty. Let's take this thing up, see what it flies like. Should be able to get off the ground in time. Oh, dear God. Okay. A lot of power. Just instantly in the air, unloaded. Was not expecting that. Where is my airspeed? Got it. Sometimes Flight Sim does some weird things with light aircraft. Alright, so we're going to just make a right here on Highway 30. Just a bit here. What are my flaps doing? Oh, that is spraying. Why are we spraying? What did I click to spray? Okay. Apparently Alright. Flap button is spray. Cool. Let's trim this thing. What I'm missing is horizon. Do we have a vertical speed indicator? I guess we just have our altitude. Alright, let's get this thing trimmed out. Possibly. Am I hitting it the wrong way? Does it have trim? Alright, we're at 5,000 feet now. Maybe I was going the wrong way. There we go. Alright, hold at 5,000 feet. It feels like we're pointed down. But we're good. We've lost Highway 30. It is to our right, I believe. Or is it? No, is it to our left? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so it's this road just ahead of us that's crossing to the right. So we're holding steady at 5,000. Let's up the throttle a little bit, use that as the trim. Thing really rotating off the torque of the engine or something. We're not going quick though. I'm not sure why we're so slow, but maybe it is slow until dive. I mean, we're only doing 85 knots. Might as well be in a 150. So I don't know if I've got something wrong. I know I'm only doing 50% throttle, but it wasn't really doing anything at a higher throttle. Maybe if we get it trimmed out at a higher throttle speed. Does say to avoid going above 25 RPM. Pull this back. Did I pull it back at all? Does. We're nose diving again. Yeah, this thing's just kind of flying funky. But I feel like I've done something wrong. Alright, so we've got our first small town coming up. Feels like that's actually kind of far. Have we already passed? No. We're just going much slower. Yeah, I gotta zoom in. That view is too wide for me. But yeah, we're good on fuel. The needles haven't moved at all. Alright, so here's our first small town, second small town, third, and then Lexington? Let's see, I believe that's Johnson Lake there. So yeah, that would put Lexington there. See how the valley opens up that way. And you just got the hills out here that eventually kind of flatten off at the top. Get farmed. Valley goes a long ways south. Alright, so I think that's Lexington up there. This is going to be Elmwood? God, it has been so long since I've been back. Elm Creek. Elmwood is the one south. Alright. But yeah, it's interesting that this is a plane that could be used in career mode, and they don't have it in career mode. So, I don't understand why it's so bare. Hopefully they fledge it out better. But hopefully what happens is it just gets opened up to the community and people can make missions and pick what plane. Developers can create missions that come along with your plane that you buy on the marketplace. There's a lot of opportunity for it. So what I'm doing is just kind of a piece by piece, you know, as I advance in career mode, off camera, I'll do these flights on And I mean, I'll still do some of the career mode as well, but these are essentially, I'm just gonna do 2 flights, one in the career mode and then one with a plane I actually want to fly in free flight, since I don't have the opportunity to do it in career mode. Let's see if we can mixture this. No. It's actually flying well. I haven't touched the stick in a bit. Yeah, here we go. We got Elmwood here. These are supposed to be grain bins and covered corn, which the game does not get right ever. That was a big kick to the left. Dropped a couple 100 feet, and I have to watch that. But yeah, right now, started career mode, November to December. We're gonna have grayish, boring area out here. I think the next thing, I'll get twin engine, maybe do some King Air flights, some doctor flights, as in hauling doctors from Lincoln and Omaha out to smaller communities. Those are very common. It's just so far back here. I click this off. Sweet. Alright. Now we don't have to see that jittering around. Alright, we're 5,200. Just been bouncing back and forth between the two. Looks like I don't really have a stall speed marked, but I'm going to assume it's 60. Now they're talking about building a second runway at Lexington, a cross runway. I assume that's going to be getting rid of the grass runway, but it's also very, very stupid. It seems to be a waste of money because there's really no need for it. It's not going to be any longer than the current runway. So, and you're going to put it with planes landing over town, which do not currently happen right now. So then you're going to get complaints immediately the first time a noisy Learjet comes flying out of there. But I think it's just people that want to, oh, we are a big town, we've got 2 runways, but it's just so unnecessary. This thing is just continuing to climb. Alright, so we're looking for the backside. Looks like that is the airport there, which means we will come up to this road. We'll follow the hills up. Because I need 24. Thought it was maybe 25, but I just need that in my head. Alright, so got Ocano, got the golf course. You can find some of the flattest golf courses in Nebraska. Trying to trim it down. As we do that, we pick up speed and then it climbs some more. I'm going to start working my way down though. And then we are going to follow this road up. You know what? It might be better if we just land on the paved runway. I don't know. Let's go ahead and we'll jump on this path and try to take a look and see what we've got for an angle to the sod runway. Big dip. All right. looking here. Got the airport back here. I think I've never actually tried to land on the sod runway in game, so I don't have any landmarks out this way. One thing I need to check. Okay, so I was pressing buttons. I don't want my parking brake to be on full when we touch down and nose in. Yeah, way too many trees out here. We got trees in every field. I hope one day they can get that sorted out. Alright, getting closer. I'm looking for a house over this way, but I haven't seen it and I don't know exactly where it's at. And with all the added extra trees, it's kind of making it hard to tell. Alright, we have got low enough now, 3,500. Is this trim button even working? Okay, it is. It's just really slow here. Come in on the north side here. Having a hard time spotting the airport. I think that is it. I think those are the hangars, possibly. Just gonna put sod runway crossing this way somewhere. Try to pick it out. Luckily we're going so slow. We don't have much to slow down for on this approach. It's really difficult to pick out. Double check. Yeah, it should be the correct runway to land on, but runway 19. So that is correct. Right? Yeah. 19 is... Alright, I got it now. there it is. Got the sod runway. See it starting right there and then crossing. So this was almost perfect following this road down here. Now just trying to land this thing with such an awkward viewpoint. I may nose it in, but we'll try to just drop all three just to be safe. Yeah, way too many trees. It's a pretty short runway. We're at 3,000, so we got 600 feet to go. Get the flaps out. Feet off the ground. And this thing just feels funky with the view angles. Oop, and a stutter and a stall. We're floating, we're dropping. Well, good thing that we landed on the grass, because that was going to be a bit rough. There's a weird clicking that only happens on the ground, and it's really clicky in the grass. We're gonna go park this where it should be parked. And that is not over here. Back here. Ran into that hangar once with a goat cart. Oh, you got a fuel truck parked right in the way. That's not where fuel trucks go. And the doors are not on that side of the hangar, obviously. Also, it's missing a bit of a road back here, but that's fine. I guess we'll just whip it around here. And there we go. That is our flight. We'll put the parking brake on. Go ahead and shut it down. Hop out here. See how many bugs we got. Oh yeah, we got some bugs. Clearly we weren't down by the field, so otherwise this thing would be caked. But yeah, that's not dirty enough. There we go. That is a flight in the ag truck from Kearney to Lexington. And now we'll go see what else we're doing in the career mode and do it in free flight, just so we don't have to deal with all the stupidity. So, thanks for watching.